In this one, we're going to be trying to chase down the highest BBL score, which is 274. We're going to be trying to chase that down on the hardest difficulty, and we'll get off really well. Just a normal cover drive all along the ground, but it still goes flying, and we are probably playing on the biggest ground, so this is going to be even more challenging than the usual chase down challenges. Another cover drive, this time not as well timed, but we'll still get two. I think we're just gonna have to score so many runs in the first 6 overs, and then maybe we can score like 11 or 12 runs and over. I don't think we're gonna be able to hit a lot of sixes either. So the first 6 overs we're gonna have to do this. I did not want to play that. Wanted to play a flick over fine leg. Instead, he ramps it and ramps it successfully away for 4. There are no major gaps, so if we want boundaries, we'll just have to go over someone's head outside edge. Thankfully, it doesn't go to anyone's hands. It'll just be one. Shot. That was an attempted lofted drive, and there was a gap there as well, but it's just a little too early. Now this field is actually pretty good. There are big gaps through the leg side. Try to go straight down the ground. Oh, how close was that? That ball was about an inch away from getting back onto off stump, but at the last possible second, it just turned. Hit off the back foot straight over the bowler's head. You're gonna see this shot a lot because it's one of the few lofted shots that actually work. Good length, skids through, but we've only scored 6 runs of this over. We're gonna need a lot more. Shot that's been picked and will go for 4, but even 10 and over is just not enough. Shot, gone for the same shot again. A very thin edge, and thankfully they don't have anyone in the slip cordon. We're still 250 runs away. I mean, even if we had another 48 overs, it would be a challenge, but we just have 18. But who knows, we might just pull it off. We still have the 0 in the wicket column. Oh, no, already decided it was going to be on the back foot, and I pay the price for premeditating that. That was just way too full. We lose our first. Where can we go? I think I'm just gonna see where the ball is first. Too late. This is what happens when I try to see where the ball actually is instead of premeditating. Just how many runs? 8 or 9 runs of that over. That's it. Half the power play is done, and we've not done enough damage. The required run rate is at 14. This might actually go for 6. Yes, it does. Even on this giant ground, we've somehow cleared the fence. Flicked and flicked very fine. There's no one at deep fine leg. And he almost stops it running from square. And for a late cut, doesn't go as fine as I wanted, but at least we'll get through. 11 of this hole, 2 more balls to go. We need another boundary, and then we'll have scored what we need to score every over. Instead, a nice regulation outside edge, and we'll lose wicket number 2. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to smack the ball with a new batsman. Hit off the back foot. This might actually be out. Just barely goes over him. I thought that was number 3 for sure. Flicked. And look at how big of a gap there is on the leg side. That was almost a free hit. Even if I mistimed it completely, I still probably get 4. They are gonna go with the same field. We've already scored 2 boundaries. We just have 9 balls left in the power play. I'm just gonna go here. Hopefully it comes off. There we go. But it has gone a little too straight. So it'll just be 2. Full toss. Actually, I think that was a Yorker on middle stump, but we've managed to get a little bit of bat on it and send it just fine enough. Unlike last time, 46 of 18. We need at least 3 or 4 batsmen to do this. Flicked again, and this time it won't be in the gap. It will be just 2 and barely. Why are you so slow? Pulled. And I think that was a chance, or maybe not. But it was close, that's for sure. That's been hit straight. But that mid-off fielder was not that far off. Flicked again. This will clear that fielder comfortably. Anytime you go towards that region, you always have your heart in your mouth. That was a very good ball. Flicked. And as easy as you like. Everyone has given up except for the deep fine leg fielder who's still running full sprint. Hit of the back foot, easy as you like. When it comes off, this shot just looks too easy. Full toss can be sneaked too. If we can get a lot of twos, it would be very helpful. That would have been a run out for sure. This is a big ground. I mean, if we can get 2 or 3 twos every over and a boundary, we might actually do it. That was a very good ball. Bounces just over the leg stump. We'll get through for a sneaky run. The ball is still heartbroken. Flick, this should be 2. Come on, run a little fun. Why is the striker always so slow? 50 of just 21. Look at that for a strike rate. Another full toss. I might have just given him catching practice. Nope. It goes on 1 bounce. He'll just get 1. Another full toss, and finally we managed to punish him. And it goes for a very big 6. This was a nice juicy full toss. Look at how far down the track I'm standing. Another Yorker. This over has been full of full tosses and Yorkers. That was close, but we'll get through for our first 2, I think. Oh, that should have been smacked away. 130 Ks, but I'm still somehow late. Inside edge. Has it gone fine enough? Yes, it has. We might actually pull this off. That's been flicked. We're gonna have to run now. Maybe 3. No, the fielder stops it on his first try. We still have to put in the dive. That's been hit straight down the ground, but this might be out. Oh, the controller disconnects at the perfect time. Building suspense. Wait, he's dropped it. I thought it would be 6 or out, but the fielder somehow finds a way to avoid both. Did that really go that far? Didn't look like he was going to carry away for 6. A solid hit. Oh, it almost did go for 6. Try to go inside out and instead get an inside edge. This will probably run away. The speaker is in the middle of the screen. 165 of 68. That sounds near impossible. We'll need at least 2 overs. We scored like 30 runs. Flicked very fine. Well, that will certainly help. 14 runs of this over already with a ball to go. Short. Just head parted that, but we'll still get through. How many leg buys have you run already? Full. No timing on that, but thankfully the placement was on point and still might stop it. Nope, that ball will tease the fielder all the way. Hit. No need to run this time. But still hitting 6s, it has been near impossible. We hit only like 3 6s, I think. Hit again, but this might be out. This is popped up straight. Good timing, but it has gone up instead of long. And this nice, awesome partnership has to come to an end. Still need 151, way more than half runs. And we have just over 10 overs. This might be out as well. Would have been out if the fielder actually decided to move. Hit straight again. Even such a well-timed shot and still takes forever to go for 4. That was nicely tossed up in the slot. But they have one fielder covering both long off and extra cover. Hit off the back foot. Now this shot actually might work very well. Look at how far the ball has gone. Try to hit it fine. Oh, that guy's standing awfully close. It was almost like he was at leg slip. That's it. This probably should be 6. And it still won't be 6. Such a giant hit. It'll still only be a 1 bounce 4. Only 9 runs of this over. We just cannot be having dot balls. Even singles we can't have. Every ball has got to do this. This should be at least 3 and we'll roll away for 4. Shot under edge. Thankfully it doesn't go on back onto the stumps. Hit. This should be out, I think. Yeah, I've hit it straight to that fielder who has actually jogged back. Thank you for that. And he'll gift us 2. Full toss again. This time, this should be out. Well, there's chance number 2 for the over. And on both occasions, we managed to run 2. Yorker. Perfect Yorker. But we've got just the tiniest bit of bat on it. Another Yorker. This time it goes too fine. The keeper himself will stop it. That's been hit off the back foot. We might actually have a fighting chance. Another 124 needed. We're gonna have to bat out of our skins. This should be wide. Hit again. That fielder who is so quick. For a second I thought he was actually gonna go and catch that. Outside edge, just fine enough, I think. Yeah, that is racing away. Lights the ball up. This has gone along with this. Should be 6 at least. Yes, it is. And now we just need another 100 runs. Oh, that is beautiful ball. How slow was that? And how much did the ball turn? Lights it up, hit, and even this is in the gap. Now less than 100 runs needed. We have 6.5 overs. Just a little tap. I want to. Let's see, we only scored 10. I thought he scored 12. Tapped again. Can we come back for 2 again? Yeah, this should be easily done. 14 of that over and we're still scoring less than what we need. Shot, cut, but I'm a little late. That fielder is dreaming about God knows what, which will allow us to come back for 2. Shot, where was the ball? What was I doing? Why did I even get on my knees? And we'll get through for another bye or maybe wide. No idea what. It is a wide. I'm just gonna try to go straight now. Hit straight, absolutely straight as an arrow. I'm standing outside the off because I want to reach balls that he's bowling on the wide line. And for the flick leading edge, does not matter. We are gonna run. Doesn't matter if we get bat or not. Another 50. Once again, the strike rate is great. Oh, that was a very good slow ball, but the game's still telling me that's 140. Flicked flat. This should be at least 2. If he puts in the dive, we might actually get another run. Puts in the dive, but we still only get 2. 5 overs, 80 runs with 7 wickets in hand. We just need one giant over that has skidded on. Wanted to go for a late cut. End up losing my middle stump. Very well bowled. And another really awesome partnership comes to an end. We are running out of batsmen. The required run rate is at 16 and I might have hit it straight down his throat, but he will gift us. Doesn't even bother getting his hands on the ball. That might have actually gone right through his head. Start off with a boundary. Another 20 runs of this over. Just boundaries of every ball. And we might actually be on track. 2 balls, 2 fours. 101 of 43. Sam Harp, strike rate of 234, but just 2 sixes. If this was a smaller ground. Hit off the back foot again and in the gap once again. 12 runs. We still have 2 more balls to go. We have to make it count. 4 overs, 4.5 overs, 69. We need just 1 or 2 more fours in this over, but he drags the length back. We still get 2, so not all bad. That's been flicked. There's no one there, at least outside the circle. Flicked again. And even this will go for 4. Another over where we start over 2 boundaries, and this is a no ball and a free hit. Well, this might be the over that changes everything. Bowls a full toss on middle. We're waiting for that. 3 fours of 2 balls. Flicked. Oh no. We have lost the Centurion. It's going so well. The shot has worked so many times in this very over, but it finally gets us out as well. 120 of just 51. Do we even have any more batsmen left? We might have 1 or 2 all-rounders. Flicked again. I'm just gonna keep going, but once again it doesn't work. 2 balls and 2 wickets. This over looked like it was gonna change things for us, but it might actually change the other way around. But it still doesn't really look that hard. 3 overs and 2 balls. We need 53. 2 sixes here, and we'll just need 40 of the last 3. I hit 2 sixes first, but we'll get just 2. That's been flicked again. Well, the over started this way, and it's gonna end the same way as well. The over of flicks. Bowled it short. We have found the gap. Yeah, that fielder has given up already. Inside out, no timing on that. Misfields, and I'm gonna come back for 2. Oh, he throws to the right hand and gets a direct hit. On the same ball, he's probably misfields the easiest ball to stop, and then gets a direct hit. There we go. Yorker, but off the toe it goes. It's straight. Need another 34, 35 runs. This will be 2. We need 3 runs of every ball. Full toss. Off the edge it goes for 4. Game is not done. Definitely not. Outside edge and gone. That might be the end though. 26 needed of the last over. Outside edge. I thought that was a pump ball, but it will be a wicket. That's been flicked over his head. Early timing. I don't know how that went that far away. We have crossed 250 runs, and we're still losing. Shot, swing, and a miss. We need at least 2 balls to go over our head for 5 wides. He's on the mark. That was a nice full toss, but we have no batsman left to put it away. It will just be 1. We need another 20 runs. Come on, can we end it with a 6? This has been by far our best attempt at chasing one of these highest scores in T20s, but it has still... how is that not wide? But it was still not enough, and we lose by 19 runs. If you want to see some BBL versus IPL action, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching, and have a great day wherever you are.